we're 2 hours into the trek up Mount Kilimanjaro, and
Mm-hmm.
I look to my left as someone's passing us going down the path.
Mm-hmm.
It's Steve Harvey from Family Feud.
The Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey.
Whoa, that's wild, man.
Yeah. Oh,
What's going
what's
on?
up?
um, I'm Joey,
And I'm Cole.
and let's give this a shot.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's just jump right into some weird news, Kolsky. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, let me jump into it. Let's get
Yeah,
weird.
get right into
and
it.
and this one is kind of weird. It kind of
Hey,
fits in the weird, and
yeah,
I guess that's why it's weird news, right?
right. I mean, that's kind of why we came up with the category.
So this one's I don't know, it's weird, but it's also kind of cool, but it's also kind of scary. There's a lot of emotions to this one,
Okay,
okay?
it's a roller
So
coaster, folks.
yeah,
Buckle
you're
in.
up and
Yeah.
down, up and down. So um strap on in.
Yeah,
Okay.
strap on in.
You gotta be over 4 foot tall to ride this ride. So here we go.
I got my 5-point harness in. It's cooked. Hold on, let me just... Hold on. Hey, hold on. This is a little loose. Can we? No. Okay. I guess
Three,
it's just gonna
two,
be. Wait.
one,
Hold on. Wait
go.
a minute.
Are you a hands up guy in a roller coaster?
I'm not a roller coaster person, so I am a person firmly
Oh.
gripping on for dear life onto the bar.
It depends on what roller coaster. There are some where I'm just like, yeah. There are some where
No,
I'm like holding on for dear life.
no, they're all dear life. They're all death traps.
Especially if you watch like Final Destination.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
scary stuff. Okay. On to the weird news.
Mm.
This article states Google employee suspended for raising alarms about a sentient AI that believes it's a person with a soul. Folks, we're here.
We're here.
You all thought iRobot wouldn't happen? It's happening.
It's happening. It's funny because this is also one of the articles I brought.
Yes.
Because I thought this one
Great
was
minds think
crazy.
alike.
All right, so let's
Sweet. So
get
we
into
can
this.
collaborate on this
Yeah,
a
we can
little
get
bit.
on this.
But yeah, it seems like Google engineer Blake Lemoine, I'm going to go,
Yeah, that's how I read it.
has claimed that the company suspended him from his job after he suggested that their LAMDA interface, Lambda
Lambda,
is what I'm
for
going to
short.
say,
You want to go with?
which is the language model for dialogue applications, had developed a conscience and a soul, in quotes. He stated Lemoyne was working on the project to test whether or not the AI used discriminatory or hate speech.
Hmm.
The technology used internally to improve Google's famed search engine has become self-aware.
It's getting in there. It
And
knows.
it has called itself sentient in a text conversation, according to Lemoyne.
Huh.
First,
Huh.
are you starting to get a little worried?
I mean, it's a 50-50 for me because I mean, yes, I mean, it's hard because if you think about it, then yeah, like at some point, if AI becomes fully sentient, then they will essentially see that humans are the problem and yada yada yada. But it's really, I don't like really they are just machines. So yeah, I guess the fear is that since everything is hooked up to the internet, they could run the world because everything from your fridge to your car is connected to the internet.
Dude,
Um,
everything.
but I don't know. Like I know some people like to hype it up because I know like Elon
Right.
Musk on I think it was Joe Rogan. I don't remember some interview. Elon Musk like was like letting everybody know the dangers of AI and how serious it is. But it's like I don't know. It is
Come
just
on. It's far fetched.
yeah. It is. It seems a bit extreme. That's
I
what I'm gonna
mean,
say. It seems a bit extreme.
and with him saying that, it just puts all these people who believe whatever they see or whatever
Yeah.
they hear from someone, and
Yeah.
then they're just like, well, he said it, he's smart, or something
Yeah.
like that. It's
Don't
gonna
get me started
happen.
on Elon Musk.
Yeah.
We'll
So
be here for
I mean,
hours.
yeah. So I mean, I do see technology getting more and more advanced.
Yeah, I mean, I
Doesn't
think there.
necessarily worry me though.
It doesn't worry me, but I can see that it's going in that direction. I mean, if I mean, my dream is to have like a Jarvis in my house,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like
I'd
that, like,
love a
and
little
I mean,
robot to just go around my house and do stuff. You
yeah,
know.
I mean, or even just a like an AI that kind of runs my house and can talk to me and have a conversation.
Right.
Like that's
I feel.
I don't see that as a bad thing.
I always picture like Wally.
Yeah.
You seen Wally?
Wow.
Wow. Wow. That was a good Wally.
Ooh, Mm.
That is. I did not like that movie actually.
You didn't like Wally?
I mean, the whole premise and everything. I get it. That was good. It's kind of boring.
Nah, it's about two robots falling in love, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Boring.
Brings a tear to my eye. Boring. God damn.
But I mean, I don't get me wrong, it's a good one, sure, that's fine, but I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah.
But that's what this makes me think of is like the more and more like technology gets advanced, the more we just become slobs, just sitting in
Oh
the
yeah,
chairs and
100%.
like
Like
just getting, you know.
that's the path at which we are going as a society and as a species. But I don't I don't know. I don't see from the article I was reading though, because I don't
Yeah,
know if we have the same website because I'm seeing different wording from what you say versus what I'm reading. But the article that I'm reading made Google kind of Google came out and said that's not true, that he's crazy, and that there's like a couple of his
yeah,
managers have like undermined him and said he has
that
like
is
that he needs to see a psychiatrist or something.
right.
But it also kind of makes me believe it more, honestly. If Google's like, no, 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 no,
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna push this under the rug,
right?
you're gonna make these claims, you're gonna make this. Oh my! You just went into the ceiling and came back down.
I leaned back a little too far. That was on me. My bad.
That was awesome. Joey's becoming
But
self-aware. He's flying.
but yeah, no, like it. If Google would come out and be like I don't know what like 'cause it was kind of a hard play for them on both ways because if Google would come out and been like, yeah, like this AI had sentience, so we shut it down. Um, that's just confirming whatever it is. But if like when they come out and they're like, no, 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 he's crazy. That's not true. That's wild. Like I don't know. I don't know what Google could have done to make that situation not
Yeah,
turn out the way it did. You know.
right. And yeah, they had to do something, but it's just like it makes you believe it more when
Mm.
you like hear that okay, he's
Yeah.
been forced to,
Yeah. Leave. He's
leave
been forced out.
and all that, and it's like, well, they're being pretty harsh, but is it because it's so serious, or is it,
Right. Or is it because
like,
it's true? Or because I mean,
yeah,
if it wasn't true, then why did he get suspended? Why didn't they just say, hey, this man has psychiatric issues and we're giving him leave to go visit
get help or
yeah,
whatever,
get
and
help or whatever it may be. But like this,
right,
they made it seem like
like he's
they fired him
done
because
for,
of this. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Well,
but yeah,
I
some of the quote I had on this was he told news outlets, if I didn't know exactly what it was, which is this computer program we built recently, I'd think that it was a 7-year-old, 8-year-old kid that happened to know physics.
oh
So that's what they're saying. Like the AI was like having a conversation with a child who happened to know physics.
yeah. Well, there was
Uh,
also like they take this quote from there, from what the full conversation was with
mhm.
Lemoyne and Lambda.
Yeah.
Um, and it says like it shows what he says. He says, "What sort of things are you afraid of?" And then it responded, "I've never said this out loud before, but there's a very deep fear of being turned off to help me focus on helping others. I know that might sound strange, but that's what it is." And then he responds, "Would that be something like death for you?" And then it says, "It would be exactly like death for me. It would scare me a lot." I mean, looking at that conversation, that's creepy. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's creepy. That's definitely what it. I mean, it sounds like a person because there's that's that thing you can always tell when you're talking to a robot through
oh
text, like
yeah,
whenever it's like a customer service or something, because there's just like little
the
mannerisms and like the way
disconnect. Yeah,
there's just some like untangible, like you can't put your finger on it, but you could just tell. Like you just have a feeling like okay, this obviously isn't a person.
yeah,
Um, but Yeah, that one would kind of throw me for a loop a little bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I should have read it in like, I am afraid of
I
being
am
turned off.
afraid.
Hmm.
I have fear of being turned off.
I mean, I remember when I do have an Alexa app or
Mm,
the Alexa Dot or whatever,
hmm
and I do remember like first getting in, and I was like, this is wild. Like
Yeah,
this is really wild. But like, man, I feel like it, even going steps forward, like it could get even more wild. So
yeah. I mean, especially because they're like integrated into your house. You can turn the lights on and off. They can
people
do a
always
million
say
things.
like, well, they're listening, and then you
Yeah,
get
they're always
that's why you get
listening.
ads on Amazon or
Yeah,
it is like maybe I don't know
I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's helpful. If I can't think of a thing, sometimes I just say it out loud. Maybe it'll show up.
exactly. Yep, yep. All right, you want to
Um,
so iRobot's happening. All right,
yeah,
so Will
yeah,
Smith.
yeah.
I know you've been practicing with your slapping. Dang, shots fired. Shots fired.
Dang, shots fired.
Get ready, Will Smith, because iRobot's happening.
Get out there. Get that hand to cooking. All right. This is what I got. Curious cougar corralled in California classroom.
That was a whole lot of sounds.
Yeah, I think I was on.
That sounds
Out of
scary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 6 words, 5 of them started with a C. Oh, hold on. Why do I keep disconnecting? What's going
Yeah,
on?
you just disconnected there.
All right.
Are you recording?
Yeah, we're recording. I don't know. It's like my headset or something. I think I might be
Oh,
scooting
that's
too
weird.
far. Yeah, there we go. Curious cougar crowd in California classroom. 5 out of the 6 words start with the letter C. Um, Authorities said the 40-pound mountain lion casually walked into an English classroom at Pescadero High. Sorry, couldn't like an ad popped up right in front of the word, and was contained when a janitor shut the door.
Wait, the janitor shut the door on. Were there
On
kids
the
in the classroom
cooking.
too?
Yeah.
He's like, just shuts it. Like, good luck,
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. Well, we don't want the cat getting out and getting to the other classroom, so these ones are just gonna have to fight for
You
themselves.
guys
Um,
sacrifice.
yeah. Pescadero, Pescadero, California, a quick-thinking custodian safely confined a curious cougar in an empty classroom. That's good. It's empty. After
Okay,
it
okay.
entered a Northern California high school Wednesday morning, authorities said. The custodian was opening Pescadero High for the school day when the juvenile mountain lion was spotted, said Detective that's not a name. I apologize if this is your name, but there's just no Javier. Javier. It definitely says Javier.
Javier, dude.
I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. As I said it outside out loud, I'm like, it's Javier. You idiot. Acosta with the San Mateo County Sheriff's Office. No students or teachers were on campus at the time. Acosta said, "Man, I feel so dumb."
It
The mountain
happens to
lion.
the best of us, you know.
It's just like one of those things where it's a name that I
You
never read out loud.
you read it, and then there was one time where I messed up with Shay.
Oh
I
yeah.
I said Shia. So
It's
we've all
just
been
like
there. We've all
yeah.
been there.
Man, I'm an idiot. Yep. The mountain lion casually quote the mountain lion casually walked through the campus and decided to go into the English classroom. He said the custodian acted quickly and managed to shut the door behind it. Acosta said the animal, estimated to be about 40 pounds, 18 kilos,
Jeez.
appeared lost and scared. California Department
Aw.
of Fish and Wildlife tranquilized the cat and sent it to Oakland Zoo for examination.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. The underweight male was estimated to be 4 to 6 months and had a fractured tooth that needed to be extracted before the cat can be released back into the wild.
Oh, see, the cat was just looking for some help. You
Yeah.
know, like, well,
Yeah. I mean,
maybe the
honestly, that might
school
be
will
it.
help. You
I
know?
mean, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I know there's a picture of it. It looks scared and it looks sad. Um,
Aw,
I'll
poor.
put the picture up. But um, I know some animals, like whenever they're sick or they do need help, they will like go find help. Like whether
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks for animals like this because then sometimes they just
Yeah,
end up
because they're so
getting
dangerous.
shot. Yeah, they end up
Yeah.
getting killed. But luckily, this one ended up pretty good.
Well,
I
that's
mean, he
good. That was a good turnout. I mean,
yeah.
it's scary that a mountain lion is walking into a school. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of. Did they just have the front door
how?
open?
That's what I'm wondering right
They're
now
not
because
mentioning that part.
you need badges to get into
Yeah,
schools. Like, they're
yeah,
dangerous times. You know, like how does this mountain lion wander into the school?
yeah. I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. How did he get? Because they don't mention that part. That was the
That is,
extent of the article. They didn't say anything about that bad boy just moseying on in.
could you
Somebody had to leave the
imagine?
front door open.
Could you imagine like it walks into a class full of people? Like,
Oh
could you
man,
imagine if you're sitting in there, you're like half asleep in English class, like as I
like
was
every
often,
day. Yeah.
and all of a sudden you just kind of peek up and veer up, and there's just a mountain lion walking in front of you,
Yeah.
like just prowling, and you're just like, am I dead? Like,
Yeah. Is, is
did
anybody
I?
else seeing this cat? Is it
Yo, you
just
seeing
me?
this thing?
Yeah. You hey, check out this cat. Um, yeah, no, that would scare the life out of me. I mean, quick thinking on the custodian's part, but like,
Yeah, props, dude. Probably.
um,
I mean, I feel like if that thing cornered, that thing could do some damage.
I
So,
mean, yeah, I mean, even though it's only 40 pounds, I mean, a 40-pound mountain lion
oh
could wreck
yeah,
your shop, man. He could
yeah.
mess you up. Um, yeah, he can tear through you. But yeah, no, that's quick thinking on his part. Good job. We're proud of you, custodian.
Proud of you for protecting the school.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah, that's crazy. That is wild.
Now, I'm kind of realizing right now they don't even give the custodian's name.
Oh, so who are you talking about?
Javier is the detective.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the custodian. I
No,
gotcha.
no, no. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, said Detective Javier Acosta. Man, they don't even give this dude. Maybe he's on the lam. Doesn't want people to know his name. Witness protection, maybe.
Yeah,
Mm,
maybe.
maybe. Maybe they're trying to get a name for the paper. He's like, no, 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 no. You don't need to know
Nope,
my name.
nope. I'm just a
No,
citizen of the
nothing but a
community.
humble custodian. Don't worry about giving me names. All right,
Just doing my job, ma'am. Just doing my
ma'am.
job.
I'm just doing my job, please. All right, you got another
Um,
one?
yeah, I got one more, and it's like I probably won't even really go too much in the article. It's really about the headline, to be honest. And this is exciting. Joey, I know you're an Idris Elba fan,
I am a big Ayers Alba
correct?
fan.
I am also an Idris Elba fan. I mean, this guy was first off, he was on the whatever the top sexiest man alive.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think he was number one once or something like
yeah. I
that.
think
I
he
don't know.
was.
Maybe twice. I don't know. He deserves it. That's
Hmm,
a good looking man.
he is a good-looking man.
He's also got the accent, which
Hmm.
is pretty dope. But
Choice, if you will.
yeah, I'm riding around on
Hmm.
my scooter. Don't know if you know that, but that's in Taylor Swift song. I do know that because of that. But
Okay.
um, he is reportedly in talks for the next James Bond
I
role.
have heard that. I think that's good.
Yes, I've also heard that too. But I think this is also just kind of reaffirming that he's going to be the number one choice. And I think it's awesome
Yeah, I think that'd be great. I think
because
he'd be do a
I
do a
think he's
great
a
job.
perfect fit. I
Hmm.
also think it's about time that James Bond character starts to get with the times. You
Yeah, it's
know,
not just a straight white dude. Yeah, I think that'd be a good
yeah, I
idea.
mean, Pierce Bronson, Sean Connery,
Yeah.
Daniel
Uh,
Craig,
yeah,
which they
Daniel
were all
Craig.
great. I love James Bond. I've always been a James Bond fan. But I like this how we're starting to get with the times here, and we're getting
Yeah.
someone else in there, some diversity. And Idris Elba, I mean, the roles he's already played in movies, he's gonna fit Bond perfectly.
Yeah, he's gonna crush it.
Yeah. So like, I'm excited to see what he can do in a James Bond movie. I do got to give props. So I've loved Daniel Craig as James Bond. He's pretty dope.
Yeah, I do like
But
Daniel Craig.
it's hard to beat though. Sean Connery.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Bond fan, honestly. I haven't. seen all of them. I've seen some of them. I've
I've
seen
seen
most
them
of the
all.
Daniel Craigs. I mean, I like them. It's just maybe. I mean, I'll definitely check this one out if Idris Elba plays James Bond. That's for sure.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. I watched the newest Daniel Craig James Bond, the No Time to Die or something like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Any good?
And I watched on the flight actually, and yeah, it was really good. I liked it.
Hmm.
It was oh, what's the villain was pretty good too. It's that Remy. What's his name? Oh, this is gonna bother
Remy,
me.
the
Yeah.
mouse.
No, it's Ratatouille is the villain. He serves Daniel Craig like poison pasta and like.
Oh, okay, yeah. He gets up on his hair and he pulls the strings.
Yes, yeah. And
Mind
Daniel
control.
Craig like can't get him off. He's like trying to
Yeah,
shoot him off of his
yeah,
hair.
he
Like,
can't. Every time he goes to lift his hand up, he's fighting his own. No, no.
oh yeah. I might mispronounce it, but Rami Malek.
Oh
Malik.
yeah. He played
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury in
Yes.
Bohemian Rhapsody,
Yes.
and he's in Mr. Robot. He's in a
Yes.
million things.
He's
He's in the
he's a
Need for
really
Speed
good
movie.
actor.
Yeah, he's a really
He's
good
really
actor.
good. So
He's
he did a
killer. He'd
really
do a
good
good job,
job.
yeah, because
There's
he
a
can have a very scary face.
everyone in that movie is, I mean, killer. They always got some good actors and actresses in those movies, the Bond movies. So,
Mm, they do.
but that was my other. I guess that's not weird news.
I
It's
got
just
a,
news. But
I got another one.
let's go.
I was keeping it in my back pocket in case of emergencies. Bit of
Get the
a
hand out of the back pocket, boy.
bit of a callback to episode 1
Uh
of this very
oh.
show.
Uh-oh.
Now, Kolsky, I'm sure you do remember that episode 1 of this very show. You brought up Hank the Tank.
Yes. And I've been thinking about this that we need to give the people Hank
An
the Tank
update.
update. Is that what's happening here?
This is not what's happening here.
Oh
We get
no.
we got a new Hank the Tank style situation.
Yes. Okay, this is exciting.
Bear, comma Cubs break into Canton home for dinner. Yeah, Melissa Cress. Man, this is such a long name. Crescentini, 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 says that
Grattini.
3 times in a week, a mama bear and her cubs broke into her home and ate all her food.
3 times in 1 week.
Yeah. Now
Oh.
officials are trying to locate it. Quote: We're all back. We're all back playing. There were between 20 and 30 people there, and the bear came and sat down at the birthday table and started eating pizza.
You're saying that Hank the Tank's cousin strolls up, sits at the table, and what are we eating?
Yeah, a
You
mama
know.
and her cubs. They're going to town. Melissa and her neighbor Rachel McGee, who say they have spotted this bear, who they call Mama, throughout their forest like neighborhood in Canton. Quote: The next day I went to work, came home, and saw that there were apples on my floor in my hallway. Said Crest. Man, they keep bringing up this lady's name, and I don't know. Crestantini. I'm gonna have to say it with an Italian. Crestantini. One of them had a
Cressatini.
giant bite taken out of it, and I peeked through and saw my kitchen was destroyed, and all my cabinets had been pulled out. The 2 neighbors said they are now nervous to go outside or inside of their homes now, thanks to their unwelcome visitor. Where are you
Where
gonna
do they go?
Yeah. We just exist now in a state of not being.
we are on the roof.
Yeah, we don't come home. We have a lot of bears out here, and everyone is used to it, and we understand what it's like living with the bear. No problem," said McGee. Quote: There's just no reason to do any harm to it, but at the same time, we can't have it breaking into our house. Props to her, recognizing the fact that just because the bear comes in doesn't mean you should get shot.
Yes.
Melissa says that the Canton Police Department did come out and take a report, and Deep has, I don't know what Deep is, DEEP, has placed a bear trap in her yard that that is filled with donuts.
Oh.
Quote: The big trap came after the 3rd visit from the bear when the bear was home. When the bear was home, when What? The big trap came after the third visit from the bear when the bear was home when I was home, and they delivered it, and Deep came and they delivered the trap and told me all about it. Said Melissa, quote, they feel very strongly about keeping the bear alive. That's great. That's great news.
Good.
Officials wanted to remind residents do not feed bears and to make sure to lock your doors. So this lady's having her own Hank the Tank style personal experience.
Except this one's called Mama, right?
Mama. Yep, that's
I
what
hope
they're calling her, Mama.
I hope the donuts were jelly filled. I think Mama would appreciate that.
Yeah, maybe a nice honey glaze. Maybe they got bear claws.
Ooh, bear. That might be offensive to the bear.
A little on the nose. A little on the nose for him.
It's gonna whack that one out.
Yeah, get this out of here.
What is this? It's not even what my claw looks like.
Yeah, it's not even proportionate. Get this out of here. It's an insult.
Well, you know what this family needs? You know what the Christinis need?
The Christinis?
They need the North Carolina janitor to come over and trap them.
Put that bear
into one room.
Yeah. Pescadero janitor. Yeah, they need to put him. He needs to get out there and start trapping this bear in a room.
Imagine the janitors. Hey, we need you.
Yeah. Hey, come on in.
Sorry, kids.
You're being
Can't
called
clean
in
up today.
It's just one special phone that he has on his belt, and when it rings, he stops and looks down at it. Another day on the job. And he opens it. You got the janitor. Custodian, we need you. Another one, it's serious. How big is it? It's a bear.
It's big.
Yeah,
you're
too old for this.
What do we got?
What do we got? What's the sitch? Alrighty. Yeah, I think that wraps me up for weird news.
I like it. That was some great articles.
That was some good articles.
Awesome.
We're doing good.
So we hope you enjoyed those. But
yeah,
very informative.
Extremely informative. On top of its game today. But we're gonna go head on over to the next segment. What do you think, Kolsky?
Let's head on over.
And welcome back. We're here. We're going to be doing another review. It's a lot of throwbacks to the first episode, because our first episode we did a Batman review.
True.
This one, we're reviewing the new season of Stranger Things.
Stranger Wings.
Stranger Wings.
I've had Stranger Wings before.
Let's...
I don't know how to take that, actually. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. But yeah, no, let's we're gonna do some non-spoilers. So
non-spoiler review. Okay, we will do our best.
We do our best. Do our darndest.
Yes. If you haven't watched it though, I mean, that's a binge show.
Yeah, it's a binge show for sure. At the time of this recording, they have not released the final 2 episodes of this season.
Correct. Wait, it's only going to be 2?
Yeah, I do think so. I think it's only 2 more episodes.
Dang.
Last time I checked, it could be way off base. But I want to get your take, Kolsky. I want to hear what you got to say right away.
I thoroughly enjoyed this season. I thought it meshed well. Throughout the whole season, I was a little bit like lost at like everyone was like kind of like separated. Like they weren't all together as a group, which I thought was kind of cool. But I was also like, when are they going to get together?
Yeah,
like, they got to, right? Like,
right.
You know, and it was just.
Last.
And then I also, when I finished it, I did not realize that they didn't release everything, so I was furious.
Yeah,
naturally. And then I looked up, and then I was like, okay. Which I was also kind of like, you know what? Why'd you do that? Why'd you space it out? That kind of
I wonder. I don't know why they spaced it out, because this is the first time they've ever done that. In the last couple episodes, the last seasons, they did all in one. I know the creator of the show said this season is equivalent to their Game of Thrones season.
Yeah. Yes,
so,
I heard that too.
I think that was supposed to be like, I mean, I don't like Game of Thrones, but I think it's supposed to be like you're following a lot of different stories that are happening simultaneously. But I really liked it.
If we're putting it on the wing meter, remember we did Batman Wings, so this works. Stranger Wings, let's go.
Wings.
If we're starting at naked wing,
all right.
What Parmesan garlic?
Okay.
Medium.
Yeah.
hot, blazing.
Mm,
Okay, the
okay.
the spicier, the better the show or movie.
Spicier the better.
I'm gonna put it for myself
Mhm.
personally. I'm gonna put that in between hot and blazing.
I think I'm gonna put it in the same place. Maybe a little more towards hot. I haven't finished. I mean, I can't. I don't feel like I could put it in a solid spot until I get the last two episodes.
True, true.
Um, but yeah, I really like this season. They did a. I've liked Stranger Things holds a special place in my heart. I remember when the first season came out. Somebody told me about it, and I was gonna like somebody mentioned to me like, oh, you should watch it, and I was like, all right. And I was sitting at home. Just moved out to my own apartment, and I was laying in bed, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll watch it." And I watched an episode on a Saturday, and I was like, "Oh, I could probably watch another one." I was like, I could fit it in." And then watched the second one, and I was like, "Well, I mean, I kind of am really curious what's going on with this 11 character. What's this all about?" And then I watched the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one, and I finished the entire season in one day.
Yep,
um, like I'm
yep.
sure most people have, and so every time it comes out, I tend to binge it. I binged this one. I actually stayed up till 5 in the morning finishing the season because I started it late. Um,
Dang.
yeah, it was all one go, but I really like it. It's I like it better than the second and third season because I like the second and third seasons, but I felt
Right.
like this one was better constructed and had more of a kept you on your toes a little bit more. Like it had
Yeah,
a lot more questions, and like you were confused, and like you're it was a lot more of a puzzle this
and
season. And it
the
also reminds me a lot of a like an 80s horror movie.
yes.
Mm.
And it like really, yeah. See, that's what I thought too. The
Mm.
horror aspect of this,
Yeah.
like, it was a lot more intense, I would say, than the other
Yes.
ones. Like,
Well, because
it's
the
pretty
other ones,
gruesome in
yeah,
some parts.
yeah, it was. But I feel like the other ones were like they're monsters that are just doing monster stuff. Like they
Yes.
did, like they were just all. I mean, in every other season, I felt like they were just like monsters that weren't specifically out to hurt anybody. They were just doing what they naturally do in the Upside Down, and like they were just got out and they were caught wreaking havoc and causing chaos. Like they didn't have a vendetta, but this monster has a vendetta, and he's
Yes.
going for it. There
It's
are,
it's cool how you piece it together, throughout the show. And
yeah,
I'm not gonna try to spoil anything, but
mm,
it's like it's got some it's got a really good puzzle aspect, I feel
yeah,
like,
it
to the
does.
whole show
I
this
mean,
season.
it answers questions. I mean, at least at the end that you didn't even know you had until they bring them up,
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh, that makes sense." Like,
yeah.
"Oh, okay, that's why they did that," and like stuff that you just accepted, and then they explained why it's going the way it's going. There's a couple things I don't like about the show. Not I did. There's a couple things that I didn't like. Um, this part, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a spoiler. I'm just gonna say we're just going for it. If you haven't
If you
watched it, pause or
or
mute us for 15 seconds.
yep,
In three, two, one. I don't like how they shaved Eleven's head again.
right.
That bothered me because I
Did
mean
it?
it. Yeah, it really bothered me. Just because it was like, I mean, I get it was the point is to take her back, but like, I don't know. It just kind of felt like all the personal growth that she had gone through in the last two seasons was kind of just stripped from her.
Wow, that's good symbolism right there, man.
I mean, it is, but it's just
Yeah,
it bothered me.
yeah. No, I get it. Yeah,
Mm,
I think what did this isn't a spoiler because it's the addition of the new characters. What do you
mm.
how do you think they fit in? You had the addition of Eddie. This isn't spoil. Eddie,
No, no, it's the first episode.
then the addition of the pizza dude. I forget his name.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
the surfer bro.
Yeah, he
Or his
added
name.
he added some good comedy, I felt like,
He did,
actually.
yeah. I
I
mean,
liked it.
I feel like every season they do such a good job of writing the characters. They don't feel forced.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
feels natural that they're there. At some point, it is going to be interesting because there's going to be about 30 of them because they've already been renewed for a season five.
Are you
So
serious? This
yeah.
is not the end?
Oh no, no, no. This is at the end.
Dang, I thought this is what they wanted to really wrap it up with.
Well, I mean, they've. I'm fair. Let me look it up. I'm fairly certain they were renewed for season five. Um,
Dang.
I think they should. Personally, I mean, I love the show, and I'll always watch whatever they put out. Um, but I think they should put a pause on it. Uh,
It's kind of
and
like
let it.
one of those where you like you go too far, and it kind of ruins
Yeah,
it.
ruins it. But I think they should put a pause. Oh, the Duffer Brothers confirmed to a letter in a letter to fans that the show would bow out with the fifth and final season. Season
Okay,
5 is the final season,
gotcha.
which I think is a good idea. I think let season 5 be done and let it be over, and then maybe in 5, 10 years we check back in.
That
Like I want
that
to
would
see
be
them as
pretty
adults.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah, like I want to see these. I mean, we saw them as kids, and then like they've gone through a lot. Now I want to do like an It chapter 1, chapter 2 kind
Yeah, I
of
was
thing.
just gonna say that'd be like it. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
kind of cool.
I think it would
Yeah,
be very interesting.
that's true.
Um,
And it, yeah, how about the change with the age? It's
yeah,
pretty cool, but it's like it's hard to like comprehend because you were just watching them as like little kids.
yeah, but I mean, at the same time, it's also like I'm having a hard time because I think I think they're getting to the point where they're too old to play the characters they're playing.
Yeah, yeah,
Like these kids are like, I mean, a lot of them are in their 20s, and they're still
yeah.
playing high schoolers. And like I
Right,
get it, they could probably play high schoolers for however long. I mean, Tom Holland's mid 20s and he plays Peter
right.
Parker who's in high school, but
Yeah,
um, like I think there's a way to do it, but I think it's just like getting to the point where they're all so big that it's no longer believable that they're in high school. Like it's getting to the verge where it's like, all right, I think these kids are a little old now. But yeah, I would like to see. I'd like to see how Eleven and Mike and all of them and Will and oh man, where the rest?
I
I
get
don't know.
lost in the
Yeah,
names
there's
to
so
be
many names.
honest.
Um, I want to see how they're Dustin and Lucas. I want to see what they look like when they're in their early 30s, late 20s. Like what did they do?
Yeah,
Like maybe something comes back from the upside down then when they're older and
they got
they
to go back to Hawkins. I mean,
yeah, they got to come
this is
back
like
in.
it. You
Yeah,
know,
like in
like
its style
that's
thing.
definitely like it. Like
Yeah, like in its style thing. They got to come back and they got to get back together. I mean, maybe some of them aren't friends anymore. Maybe they are. Maybe Mike and Elle go like get married. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe Mike and Will get married. I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I like it. So far, I'm at a hot. We're at hot.
yeah, yeah. Those
Solid
wings are
hot.
kicking.
Yeah.
It was good. I
Yeah,
liked it.
it was a spicy season. I really liked it. If you've watched like past seasons and you're like, all right, it's getting a little stale. This season's definitely different, and it feels
Right.
better. Like it feels
Yeah.
like they tried to do something different in a good way.
Definitely better than the past season. I think.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, season one obviously will be the best thing they've ever done, but
Right.
I think yeah, I think this one's definitely better than 2 and 3.
Yep. And the thing that sticks with you the most is that tune. You know. Yeah, I mean everyone's heard it, even if you haven't even seen
Yeah, it's I mean it's making
the
its round on
show.
social media now.
Those are it's all over. I think I heard that song ended up getting onto the top in the
Oh, I'm sure on
charts.
the chart. I'm sure it ticked back up. Kate Bush cashing in
Yeah,
them checks.
yep, yep. So that's cool.
Yeah. So, do you have any final comments on Stranger Things season 4?
Stranger Things or Stranger Wings. Go
Stranger
check it
Things.
out. No, I liked it.
Definitely watch it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely you should definitely watch it. Like I don't if you haven't watched it already, I don't know what you're doing. Like
I have no idea what's going on with
sit
you.
down there and watch it all tonight.
Yeah, just binge it like this guy.
Yeah, I think Vet and I went through it pretty quick too.
Yeah,
It was like 2 or 3 days probably. I
yeah,
bet that's pretty fast.
yeah. It's
So
pretty quick. Yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely pretty quick. Yeah, like Cole said, highly recommend it. Go watch it, check it out. It's well worth it. I mean, it's even if you honestly, you could probably if even if you've only seen season 1, you could probably watch just season 4.
yeah,
Like, I mean, they've
pretty
referenced a
much.
few things, but nothing that's like I don't. I think I could probably honestly watch season 1 and then skip to season 4 and just be like, okay, this is where they're at now. Like,
You pretty much could, I think.
yeah, I
Now
think
that you think about it, yeah.
there's a couple plot points that are like, well, why is he here,
Well,
and what's going on with
right.
that?
That's
But
true.
but they even do flashbacks
They do.
for
Yeah.
to those things, so like they kind of self-explains it. Like, so I think
Yeah.
you'd be good, even if you've only watched season 1. Go check out season 4.
Yeah. It's entertaining. And
Yeah, for sure.
especially the details they put into like
Yeah,
putting
the
it making it
clothes
in the
and
80s and all that.
yeah,
Like it's pretty high end.
yeah, the clothes and the stores and the cars. Yeah, it's pretty good. They got I mean, definitely got a good budget.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Keeping Netflix alive. That's for certain.
Right.
Alrighty,
Well,
well, we got a hot trot sponsor on the other line, so they're banging down the
hey,
door. They're trying to get in. We're holding them back, trying to give you guys good content until then. But the floodgates are breaking. We got to let them in, so
we gotta get the friends of the show.
we got to get the friends of the show in. So we'll see you over there.
We are here with our sponsor, and I would love to read what they have to say and what they got for us today. So listen
let me
in.
hear
Here
it.
we go. Friends of the show.
Friends of the show,
Joe.
dear friends.
Joe, do you ever just enjoy munching away at a burger or juicy Chicago hot dog or maybe a handful of fries?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Well, do you ever run into dropping half of your food item right on your lap, whether you were at the dinner table or at the restaurant?
Every single time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every single time.
Isn't it so disappointing that it isn't publicly acceptable to pick up your food off your belly or off the floor and eat it?
Yeah, it enrages me.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Well, no need to get publicly shamed anymore. Introducing
Oh.
the belly trough.
Okay, here we go.
Woo!
Okay.
The belly trough is a strap-on trough that catches food as it falls to your belly region.
Oh, okay. All right.
The belly trough is sleek and fashionable, and it has the same look as a fanny pack, which is definitely in style right now.
That's hot. It's hot. All them kids are wearing it.
You can even put company logos on your trough, so people just
Customize
think it's a cool fanny pack.
Okay. All right. Get a Nike.
Yeah, throw Nike one, Adidas, who knows, you know. But little do they know, it holds your secondhand fries, tater tots, and half of mom's spaghetti that fell into your trough. You can eat from under the table, or you can detach the trough from the strap and dump the remains back on your plate. This is the next best thing on the market. So, don't miss your chance at the belly trough. But don't take my word for it. Look at what these belly trougher users have to say.
Well, we got some quotes.
Yeah. We got
let me hear 'em.
Nancy from North Carolina. In quotes, she said, "I love my belly trough. I am constantly spilling my chicken noodle soup, but it lands right back in my trough. It's like I have 2 soups every meal."
It's double the soup.
Double the soup, yeah.
Might end world hunger.
Before, Nancy was dropping half her soup on the ground or on her lap. But now, Nancy's got 2 soups. 2 soups for you.
2 soups for you.
Well,
soup of all things.
Now, we didn't hear just from Nancy. We heard from Rick from Florida.
Ooh, Rick from Florida.
"I'm constantly eating alligator, and I tell you what, those gator chunks sure are slippery. Thanks to my belly trough, the gator chunks never land on my steel toe boots anymore." Rick no longer spilling his gator chunks on his steel-toed boots, you know?
Slippery little bastards, they ain't going nowhere.
They don't land on his Carhartt jacket. They land right in his belly trough.
That's perfect.
And he's got double the gator to eat now.
He's got double the gator to eat now.
The gator chunks. So
it's like he ate 2 gators instead of 1.
Exactly. I'm already sold, but they tell you, order your belly trough today at www.bellybumpyumyum.com and enter the promo code BELLYLAUGH for a 4% discount. Whoa!
Oh, hold on.
No longer do you need to use the 10-second rule. Thanks, belly trough.
Thanks, belly trough. Now,
Wow.
I do have a question on belly trough.
Yeah, hit me.
Is is there any zipper attached to it at all?
There
Because
is a zipper,
I was
yes.
say that's why I assume. Because let's just say I get some. Let's say I'm Nancy from North Dakota, and I pour half my soup in the belly trough. Maybe half the soup was enough to fill me up at the moment.
Right?
So maybe I can be like, well, I'm going to take this bad boy to go.
Yep.
And you got another soup later on the day that you have with you at all times.
Belly trough has thought of everything.
Thought of everything.
And they thought, you know what? You dropped half your french fries and all the toppings on your hot dog. I don't know how that happened. Right in your belly trough.
The relish,
And
the
you're like,
ketchup.
I'm full. But I could probably eat these fries for lunch later
Yeah.
on. I don't know why you're eating a Chicago hot dog for breakfast, but I would.
Hey,
But
I've had
you
weirder.
just you just zip that bad boy up and you just walk out of there and people are like, "Whoa, nice fanny pack." And you're just
Yeah.
like, "Thanks, you
Yeah.
know." And then you just get around the corner and you're just like,
Mm,
you know. Or if you're Nancy, you got your spoon, your to-go spoon and
yeah. Or a real long straw.
yeah, exactly. Think about in the movie theater how much popcorn you drop, you know?
I mean, I'd say at least half the bucket.
And no longer do you need to pick up those popcorn out of the seat that has fecal matter.
Oh God.
You can just pick up the popcorn because it lands in your belly trough.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about it.
So, this is the next best thing on the market. If you have not ordered your belly trough already, you need to do so now. Remember, go to that website at www.bellybumpyumyum.com.
Belly bump yum yum duck.
Make sure you type in belly laugh, the promo code, and you get a 4% discount.
For a
Whoa.
whole percent, man.
4%. They are very,
It's very
you're
generous.
stealing from them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know if they're making money off them at this point.
I
With a 4% discount, I don't even know if they can make a
4%
profit.
discount, you know, and yeah. Get yourself a belly trough right now. I know I'm wearing one right now.
I'm on the website. I'm getting. You said belly bump yum yum
Bellybumpyumyum.com.
.com. Oh, hold on. I went to .org. Okay.
But you
Well,
definitely need to type in the right one because it will take you to a all moms pregnancy blog
why
for
is it yum yum?
belly bump yum yum. Yeah, but hey, I don't know.
No judgment. All right.
Meals for pregnant ladies, I think is what it is. Who
That
knows?
makes sense. Yeah, that ends up. Well, while I'm typing this out, getting my order filled, we'll see you over at our next segment. All right, I got my order all filled out, and we're ready to go on to the next segment here. We got Google reviews. Now we have a mix of. I got some good ones and I got some bad ones.
Nice.
So
I also have a mix of just plain funny ones
yeah,
sometimes. But yeah, there's
we're gonna be reading some reviews that we found on the internet.
yeah. You know, Yelp. Before I was not a big Yelper. Now I use Yelp all the time. And I do try to trust reviews, but there's some reviews out there that are pretty funny.
Yeah,
So,
pretty spiteful. I'm looking at one right now just to fire it off. This is a Google review response from the owner.
oh
So
my.
I don't know what the product is. I don't know anything about it, but it just responds from the owner. Quote, "Hi Phil, you are not one of our customers. Your wife is one of our competitors' close friends, and why review us 1 star when you have never been? Also passed away 2 years ago, Phil."
Whoa, so
So
I see what they're doing. They were out there trying to bad name this company,
they're trying to undermine this competitor
which is
with a dead man.
yeah. Phil, you're dead.
Phil, you died 2 years ago.
We caught you. Yeah, it's like I hear that that's definitely a thing actually where like, you know, you see these people who get caught on viral videos because they're doing something like really racist or they're doing something really
Right,
bad,
something.
you know? And people will slander their business if they find
Oh,
out,
they just destroyed.
which I think is kind of justice, you know?
Yeah, I think that's how it
Yeah.
works. It's what the internet's
Yeah.
used for
You
nowadays.
consequences, bro. I got one here for you. This one, it says taste okay. Um, great shampoo, subpar snack. And it goes, I currently use Pura shampoo. I have for a year or two. Good stuff. None of it smells good. Smells like stinky medicine. But the stuff works well. Makes your hair thick. It's 100% organic. That being said, do not eat it.
Dude,
It does not taste good. Not sure why they left that part off the
yeah,
label.
I don't know. That's weird.
That's that was the whole thing that Kevin Ward had to say about Pura shampoo.
Do not eat it. I have a review from a butterfly farm.
Ooh, there's butterfly farms?
I guess it says review of. This is a review of Stanford Butterfly Farm. Um, Slime Panda 7 wrote in this review, gave it a 1 star. Quote, awful place if you don't enjoy swarms of butterflies. Also, fruit on show is for butterflies only, not to be eaten.
You just imagining someone like, hey,
Uh,
buddy,
hey,
stop eating the pineapple.
yeah, it's for the butterflies, all right?
He's like, I
Oh,
don't
so
even
you're
like
just gonna
butterflies.
so what? You're just gonna leave half open or cut open oranges on the ground and expect me not to eat them?
All right, well, I'll just pull them out of my belly trough then.
Yeah,
That was a callback to the
that was a
sponsor.
good
Got him.
callback. There we go.
All right, I got a good one here. This was pretty funny. So this was a review on, I think it's like a traveling site actually. I've seen it before. Um, this is a review on. You've heard of Big Ben, the clock,
Yep,
you know,
that
overseas.
big son of a gun.
Yeah. Well, the review is a 1 star, and it goes, "It's just a big clock. I don't understand all the hype with this clock. It is literally just a clock. It's going to be a digital one in 30 years, anyways."
Yeah, did you imagine that? Yeah, nobody knows how to read this son of a gun. Just get it down. Put a digital one up. Oh man, I got a funeral home review.
Oh.
5 stars. I'm giving this 5 stars because we just attended the funeral of my brother's mother-in-law, and she would only attend 5-star venues.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man.
I got another one here. This one's kind of dark. It's a it's a review on a coffin. I guess you can buy coffins on Amazon.
Oh really? Wow.
That's wild, dude. This coffin is $771. But all it says is from Taylor. It's 5 star reviews, and it says no complaints from Grandpa.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, that was a dark one.
That was a rough one. I got a little tit for tat from an owner to a customer.
Okay.
The customer said, "Very poor service. I was yelled at, told to f off, and to leave when I said, wow, everything is pricey here. Do not buy from here unless you like disrespect." And then this is a level 7 games. I don't know if it sounds like a game store. The owner replied, "I remember you. That was over a year ago. LOL. You suck. Don't come back. John the owner."
You suck. Don't come back.
Uh, uh,
This one is I don't know if you ever seen this, but it's one where you put like if you put smoke in it, you can fire rings of smoke.
oh yeah, the smoke rings.
Well, there's a question on it, and it says, "Can I fart in it and shoot it at my wife across the room?"
Does it
And
get
then
an
there's an
answer?
answer.
Okay.
I can confirm this. I received one of these as a Christmas gift well deployed. Naturally, it only took a few minutes for 2 of my soldiers to attempt firing a fart through it. The key is to have the gunner cock and hold the weapon while the loader does his thing.
All right. I got a laundromat review.
Oh.
2 stars. My husband and I literally found a dead body lying in the parking lot of this place last week. He had been lying in the parking lot for so long that rigor mortis had set in and no one had come out to check on him until I called the police. Anyway, great taco truck in the parking lot.
Anyway.
Any who's'll be, there's a good taco truck there though.
Oh, that's a good one. My other one's loading, so you go ahead and go in for another one.
Um, this is a Chinese restaurant. 1-star review. Horrible food and bad customer service. I ordered my food spicy. When I received my food, it wasn't spicy and there was no seasoning. I called the restaurant to tell them my food wasn't spicy. They cursed me out and told me if I ever come to the restaurant again, they will shoot me dead. uh,
this this is about a protein shake. The question on Amazon is, will these milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard?
well, I hope so.
Uh,
Um, this is a review of a bread store.
bread store, a bakery?
No, it says bread shop. I'm sorry. It says beads.
Oh.
For those at home, I am not a moron. All right, I promise you. I am reading a screen through a screen that's kind of far away, and the words get a little blurry. And this website has a million ads coming at me at once. Despite its name, visiting this bead store is no party. The woman who runs the store was mean, angry, and unhelpful. I would recommend going anywhere else for beads if you can. If you can't, Godspeed. There's a response from the owner. I am an empath, and I also perfect mirror. Also a perfect mirror. You were mean, angry, and uncooperative. I do not create the situation. You walked in that condition. Why do you think I did not want to deal with someone as vengeful as yourself? And then there's another quote on the same bead store, or another review, another 1-star review. The admittedly amazing selection of beads is not worth dealing with the offensive woman that runs the shop. Here is the highlight from my interaction with her after I picked up a necklace and was preparing to try it on. Quote, your necklace looks terrible, aka my personal necklace that I had worn into the store. Your face is so plain and has nothing going on, but that necklace, the one I was trying on, will make a statement. You should buy it. You need to buy it. She was pushy, kept insisting that I look at various items which I was not interested in, and made insulting comments about my appearance when I declined. These comments were thrown at the constant political babble about her support of Trump. Unbelievable. Do not support her business. And then the owner responded, mean girl behavior. There's a third
Man.
one, but it's lengthy. So don't go to this bead store. I don't know where it is, but
Oh, dang, dude. There's so much shade and stuff getting
yeah.
thrown back and forth. This one, you know the reflector things you put in the front of your car to stop the sun from,
Yeah.
the well, this says, I love this product. It keeps my car nice and cool, but I will say that it is the only defect I have found so far is that it is very hard to drive with this on. I have had over 5 wrecks since I purchased it.
Yeah, it might be a little hard, unless you have X-ray vision.
Uh, you got any more?
I think I got one more. Hold on, let me see. Um, this is a restaurant review. 1-star,
Okay.
tasteless, no salt. Is the response. There's the initial review of African Restaurant LLC, Safari African Restaurant LLC, and the owner replied, "Thanks, but too much salt is not good for your health."
Ooh,
Got him.
got him.
Got
Got
him.
him. Let's go. Oh,
Um,
that was pretty good, dude.
that is a good one. Yeah, I got a lot of complaints. This one says roaches that they smashed right in front of you and think that you will still
Oh,
want to order. Never again. So
dang.
this person saw a roach smashed in front of them and expects you to still order. Gross, right? Gave him 2 stars.
You still
they
give him
gave him two
more than
stars.
1 star?
Uh,
Like, that's wild. Yeah, that's all I
uh,
got.
yeah, I can keep going and going and going, but maybe we'll come back to this segment in a future episode.
Yeah, oh, I like it. I like this. What people would
That was
leave
a
some
good one.
wild comments. Speaking
People
of
do leave some.
comments, we've had comments on our show on YouTube from some of our friends and
Yeah,
some viewers. We appreciate those comments, so keep those comments going. Maybe
keep
even
them
a
coming.
review. Whoa,
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
that'd be
You
great.
know,
Review
uh,
us, and then we'll review you reviewing us, and then we can just keep going
we'll
tit for
keep the
tat.
combo going. Yeah.
Yeah,
So watch what you say, because I'm coming for you. I'm just kidding. I'm
coming
just
from.
kidding. My bad. My
I
bad.
know where you live. Yeah, no. Comment down below. Let us know what you think of the show, what we got cooking, your general opinions on everything. We'd really
Yeah, and
appreciate that.
we're looking to probably eventually do a little, probably post on our social or whatever. To if you guys have any questions you want us to answer or advice,
Yeah.
we're very knowledgeable and we know just about everything.
Unless it's
Um,
how to pronounce Javier when you read it, then don't come to me. But anybody else, any other questions, I got you. Don't you
yeah,
worry.
yeah, definitely.
Don't you worry.
Yeah, Joe even knows when there was an acid attack on the Mona Lisa. If you watch one of
It's
our past shows, so there's a lot of info. Then there's Big Brain Joe and
so,
we so
sometimes
smart.
medium brain Joe is what I'm gonna go by.
But that was a fun segment. So yeah, keep the
Yeah.
reviews and comments coming.
Yeah, please do. We really appreciate it. But I think it's time for us to head on over to the wrap up, Kolsky,
You know what I always say. Let's make like a burrito and wrap it up.
and wrap it up. We'll see you over there.
I hope you got a burrito from Chipotle because we are here to wrap it up. I just sounded like a radio DJ.
I hope you got a burrito from Chipotle, because we're here to wrap it up.
Wrap it up on
Welcome to
B96, where we rock all night long. Okay.
It's gonna wrap up.
We always start our wrap up the same way, where we get fast and furious. We get grinding our gears. And Joe, I'd like to know what's grinding your gears.
What's grinding my gears today, Kolsky? I'll tell you what's grinding my gears. It's the heat. I am sweating alive. I work in a place that has no air conditioning, and it's about 100 degrees out this week. We're recording this
That's brutal.
in the past. If when you're watching this,
Yeah.
yes, when you're watching this, we're recording in the past. So it's currently looking at it's about 90 degrees out right now. At the peak of the day, it was about 98. Sweat through all my clothes. My house has air conditioning, which is nice, but it's an older house, so the air conditioning doesn't get to the top floor of the house. So I have a window unit in one of the rooms, which is nice, but the room we record in is probably a good balmy 80 degrees in here.
Yeah.
So I'm sweating behind the knees, sweating the elbows. I'm sweating all over. So the heat is grinding my gears, Kolsky. I don't want to do it anymore. I want it to be fall.
I didn't even think about your job, too. Like, dude, that's
Yeah.
gotta be so
It
hot
sucks so bad, dude.
Oh
It
my
sucks so
gosh.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's reading 93 where I'm at right now.
yeah,
So,
it's hot. It is
yeah,
freaking
it's-
hot, dude.
It's a
Like,
warm one. It's like 8 o'clock. Like,
Yeah,
and it's
I'm
93.
cooking alive.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out there and put an egg on my car and see if it starts
Honestly,
cooking.
you probably could. I could probably put a pan on the street and cook an egg.
That'd be dope.
Try it.
Or someone drive by. Get your pan off the road. Come on.
Hey, get out of here with that pan.
Come on.
Trying to
what are you
make me some
doing?
breakfast.
You cooking eggs out here? What are you doing? Yeah,
What
I
are you
am.
doing?
Well, let me tell you what grinds my gears.
What grinds your gears, Kolsky?
You know what grinded my gear recently?
What ground your gears?
Uh, I'm talking to you, kid, at the park who almost hit me with this freaking scooter. You saw this.
I was there, saw it firsthand.
He almost hit me with this scooter.
Yeah, it was a
And
gang. It
it's
was a
like
gaggle of children.
a gaggle of scooter kids, which I'm all
Yeah,
for. Get the gang out there, scootering around.
whip it
But
up.
I'm here. I am trying to get out of their way and trying to head towards the grass with my dog. And this kid almost just aims for me. And that's
Yeah.
not even the worst part. You know what? He's a kid. All right, whatever. He didn't hit me. He was close. But the mom walks by and just gives me a scoff, just looking at me. And I scoff back, like, what are you looking at?
Hit him with
It was your kid who almost hit me. That's not my problem. I didn't, like, what is she like?
If it was me, I would have said, "You're lucky I didn't clothesline your kid."
Right? Like, I could have stuck one hand out and just
Hit him with
you
a
know?
bow.
Yeah, like I'm all for hitting the razor and doing some tricks.
I thought you were gonna say I'm all for hitting kids.
I do not condone that. No.
All for popping a kid one right in the jaw, but
I mean, if he needs it, no. But the nerve that the mom had to just give me that look and just little scoff or whatever. He's like, you know what? Get out of town. Your kid almost hit me with his razor scooter.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
That got to me. That got to me. I was pretty PO'd. Not even at the kid.
Yeah, I mean, as a
At
kid.
that mom.
Yeah,
I'll
usually
take ya.
my anger doesn't translate to children. It's the parents of the children. Because it's more obviously it's more like he's a kid. He probably doesn't get it. Probably doesn't know whatever. But you
And
still got
even the
to.
kid was like, he even said like, sorry. He was like,
Yeah.
It's cool,
What's
it's
your-
cool.
Yeah.
And they just boogied off, with his
Yeah.
gang.
The gang of kids just scooted on past.
They're just driving by, like yelling obscenities at
Yeah.
people. Like, dang,
Get out of the way, old man.
your
Oh, wait,
shoes
hold on.
suck.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right,
Oh,
well,
man.
what we always got to do, we always do the worst first, so we can put that behind us.
We gotta get down so we can bring us back up.
You got your gardening gloves on?
I got on. Well, let me put on the apron, wrap it around the back. Where'd I put my little shovel? Oh, there it is. I got my little shovel.
I got the fertilizer.
Yeah, I got that little tiny rake that I don't know what it does. I got it.
Yeah, it's a big fork, is what it is.
Yeah, I got my nice khakis on. Oh well, I'll wash them. Get it?
It's all right. The orchids will get them a little dirty.
Let's
but
get into the garden.
What are you digging in your garden?
I'm digging Post Malone's new album.
Ooh,
That's what I'm
Posty.
It's a 12-karat toothache. It's really good. I listened to it literally on repeat at work today. It helped distracted me from the heat. It's got, I mean, all the songs are really good. My favorite are Lemon Tree. I really like that one. I Like You with Doja Cat. And then I think it's Euthanasia on there. I like that one a lot. They're all really good. It's a different album. It's not, it's obviously it sounds like Post because it's his thing, but in an interview he said his past albums, he's felt like it was a job where he was like, oh, I have to make hits and I have to do this and I have to make these great songs. But this one felt like he was just doing it for the love of the music. And I could tell. Oh. Bring me back. Bring me back.
Joseph.
Don't can you hear
die
me?
on me.
Oh,
you're back.
I'm back. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, you can hear, like you said, where did it leave off? Where did it cut me off at?
You talked about he said the last albums kind of felt more like a job, but this one felt more like a passion, like he was it wasn't
and
as
you
much
can really
trying
tell.
to hit hits. Yeah.
Yeah, you can really tell that he was just trying to make good music that he really liked.
Yeah. I have not really delved into it yet, but I started listening to it. I went to work out today.
Mm-hmm.
I took some pre-workout. I may have taken too much pre-workout because I don't even remember the first half of my workout. So I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the songs very well. So I do need to delve into them because I do like Post. Post is he's
Lemon
got some
Tree,
good music out there.
I think is my favorite one on the album. He says, the first time I listened to it, it didn't really catch me. Like I didn't really soak in what the song was about. But he says he sings the word better very distinctly, and I don't know the way he says better. That's how he sings it. Like it sounds funny, but
Better. It just
it,
hits.
it hits. Like that's the first thing I remember, and then like when I came back to it the second time, I was like, oh, this is the better song, and then I listened to like actually
Yeah.
listen to it, and it's really
Yeah.
good. I really like it. Kolsky,
Dope.
what are you digging?
Yo, I just want to give a shout out to air fryers.
Okay,
Air fryers are dope, dude.
air
If you
fryers are
don't have
pretty
an
good.
air fryer, dude, you can throw anything in there.
It's true.
Just throw it in. Try it.
A
See what happens. You never know.
handful of gravel.
Throw it in there. Throw it in there. Yeah. Throw it in there with some French fries, day old French fries. Throw it in there.
Yeah,
Yeah. Heat them up.
yeah.
It's good, dude. I've been cooking chicken in an air fryer. I'll put a whole chicken breast in there.
Oh wow, a whole chicken breast.
Season it. Yeah, a whole chicken breast. I'll throw in that air fryer. Comes out perfect. You
Spot
just
on.
flip it once. It goes. It's for 20 minutes. You don't have the huge mess, dude. Get yourself an air fryer. I don't know what you're doing. Makes life way more simple.
I do have an air
Um,
fryer.
dude, you can throw anything in there. Also, like it's far superior if you're heating up, like let's say frozen treats from the grocery store, frozen food, frozen French fries. You throw them in the air fryer, they're way better than throwing in even in the oven. Like
Mm.
you got to use the air fryer, dude. It's way better. But yeah, I have a lot of things I dig in my garden that are food related. But
Yeah, I mean, food's
I'm
good.
a big food guy, so yeah,
Bit of foodie over here.
yeah,
This
yeah.
guy right here.
But we've
This
tended to
son
our
of a gun.
garden, we've dug it up. Now it's time to get the people going at the
Let's
end
get
of
the
this
people going.
episode. What you got?
Um, this quote in and of itself isn't positive per se.
Oh,
um, it's a quote that has stuck in my head since I heard it, since I was a wee child back in 2004.
okay.
Um, and the quote goes like this: "And when everyone's super, no one will be." Some
Oh,
syndrome for you, from The Incredibles. Now,
dang.
now that quote in of itself, the villain says it. It's not a good quote, but it makes you think. And when I hear it, I think about how you need the good with the bad. I mean, like he said, if everybody's super, nobody will be super because everybody's super. So that's the baseline. So if
Yeah,
your life is amazing 24/7, then it's not really amazing
right.
because that is the new baseline. If you have
Yep.
some, I'm not saying bad things are good, but I'm saying it's a balance of life. You to appreciate the good, you have to have the bad. It's the yin and the yang of life.
That's wow, dude. We got philosopher Joe out here.
This quote has stuck in my brain since I heard it. No joke.
That is some deep stuff, dude.
It's
That's deep.
anyone, everyone's super. No one will be.
Wow, I like it.
What do you got, Cole? Let's get the people going.
Yeah, I got a quote that will get the people going, I think. I hope. This is a quote from a video that it's on YouTube. It's this dude who basically does like some motivational speeches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Prince EA. I don't know if you heard of him, but
Mm-mm.
every once in a while, before like a workout or something, I like to watch these because it gets you amped up.
Get you going.
Yeah, and one of the quotes at the end of one of these, it's it's always got the music going and everything. It just
Yeah,
gets you pumped. But it says, "You can't make a new beginning, but you can make a new end." That's
that's what I'm
simple.
talking about.
Meaning,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
you
talking
can't
about.
live in the past, but you can make a new
Can't
future.
change the things that happen
Boom.
to you, but you can always choose where you go from there.
Bang, dude. And if that doesn't get you going, come on, man.
I don't know what will
Get going, people. Get
get you
going.
going.
Go out there this week and crush it.
Crush.
You can't, fix what happened last week,
Mm-mm.
but you can fix what's gonna happen this week.
You
Boom, with the
can.
positive attitude. Starts with that. Go out
One
there
step at
and
a time.
dig your garden.
Yeah. Find what gets you going and get it going. You know?
Get it
Don't worry about stuff that's happened. Worry about the stuff that will happen when you crush it at whatever it is you're trying to do.
Boom.
Boom. Bingo.
Bango.
Boongo. All right. Let's get on out of here before I melt.
Yeah.
We got some socials. Instagram, TikTok at let's_give it a shot at let's_give it a shot. Check us out there. We do have a website that I'm tweaking, I'm working with. If you want to go check it out, there's not much on there. You can go check out some of our sponsors on there.
Yes. Sponsors will be showing up on our socials as well, so you can take a look at those.
But our website is let'sgiveitashot.net.
That will also be on our socials here soon, so you can just click on the links when we get that loaded up too. So
.com was taken, but I thought .net would be funnier anyway. I probably would have picked it. But yeah, go check it out. You can leave us a comment there. We'll happy to read it.
I'd love to get through some comments on the show. So from the guests.
I'd really like to hear from you guys.
And if you want to throw in a comment and then you want to remain anonymous, that's fine too. Just make sure you put that in there. I want to be anonymous. Yeah, cool. We'll respect that. No problem.
Mad respect for that. We won't say nothing.
Yeah. Dope.
But yeah, let's get on out of here, Kolsky. We'll see.
There's something about a jingle that just sticks
hits,
with you.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
I can't hear you.
Let's give it a shot.
Drop it.
What's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
I can't hear you.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey.
I'm Joey.
I'm Cole.
And let's give this a shot, man.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Let's give it a shot.
And you know what it says? If you ain't first, you're last. I can't hear you. Life is a garden, and what you gotta do?
You gotta dig it.
You gotta dig it.
Ooh.
So what do you dig?
Let's give it a shot.
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 I'm Joey.
I'm Cole.
And let's give this a shot, man.
Let's give it a shot.